And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Juventus against Flamengo.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Now Ter Stegen. Toure. Diego Milito. He's given it away. Declan Rice. Frimpong. Rice with it. Now with Sneijder. Granit Xhaka. Well, he had to read it and get there, and did. Kane. Declan Rice. Juventus, the old lady, they know how to keep the ball. What can they do from here? Failure to keep the ball by the Bianconeri. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. De Bruyne. David Ginola. Frimpong. Granit Xhaka. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Rodri. De Bruyne now. Declan Rice. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Declan Rice. Sneijder. Now Harry Kane. Can he put it away? And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Nesta. And on to Capdevila. Wesley Sneijder. It is a decent-looking attack here. Lesmelu. And with that, the move comes to an end, and a goal kick to follow now. Just the challenge that was required. Harry Kane. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Declan Rice. Incapié. Mopping up defensively. Lesmelu. Rice with it. No pressure whatsoever on the keeper. Nesta had a job to do. They've chosen to go through Harry Kane. Options around him. And he read it well defensively. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Portugal versus Flamengo.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Vinicius Junior. And he did well to cut it out. Throw in for Portugal coming up. Di Maria. De Bruyne. Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. Marco Reus. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. De Bruyne. Di Maria now. Toni Kroos. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Here's Ronaldo. And now Ronaldo with teammate Toni Kroos. And a goal here from Toni Kroos to put his team in front.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Ginola. The ball with Marco Reus. Reus lost possession. Di Maria. And cleared away. De Bruyne. Modric is with Vinicius Junior. Now with Ginola. And on to Capdevila. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Modric. Toni Kroos. A very good tackle. Granit Xhaka. Making progress is Reus and options around him. Rodri. Reus. Here's Reus. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Di Maria. Now in a more than decent position. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
And the danger cleared. Reus might go for teamwork. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Modric. De Bruyne. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Bremer. Reus with it. Xhaka with it. And snuffing out the danger.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. De Bruyne. Well, the pass not finding its target. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Silva. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances. Could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Flamengo, and they take on Juventus.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Is this the moment? And a confident clearance. Marco Reus. Well, a long-distance effort, and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Kevin De Bruyne. Well, keeping it on the ground. Slightly off target, however. Oh, can he put them in front? In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, let's take another look. And it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
One 0 then. And the keeper in position to grab hold of it. Snyder. Lesmelu. Juve struggling to keep possession here. Bremer. Ter Stegen. Declan Rice. Just wanted to get it out of there. Lesmelu. Diego Milito. Intercepting it intelligently. Well, very close to half-time now, and it's a narrow lead for the home side. Stuart, how would you assess what you've seen?
Yes, they're defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent, but any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
The first half here comes to an end. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Capdevila. Marco Reus. Nesta. On the ball, Alessandro Nesta. Lesmelu. Rice with it. Toure. Now Harry Kane. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Diego Milito. Oh, big chance! And simple for the keeper to just come and collect. Milito. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. De Bruyne.
Well, not much time left now, and these supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. What an atmosphere.
Les Melou. Juventus battling against the clock and the scoreline. What can they pull out of the fire? But they took care of the situation defensively. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means.